Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I need to get my life together and you guys are gonna witness that with a cleaning vlog. My house was packed with people last week and so I really just need to do like a good deep clean. So if you like some cleaning videos and you find them therapeutic, put this on maybe while you clean your room, clean your house, clean your car, whatever. Let's get into the video. Start with my bathroom, but this time we're gonna start with the kitchen. I got these boxes here that I need to put out. I figured I'd switch over and do a voiceover. Basically, I started off by cleaning my kitchen sink. So I'm using the Dawn Power Wash, spraying it down, and then using one of those small hand grip brushes. I got this from TJ Maxx. It came with a pack of 2. They also sell them on Amazon, but I love this for getting all the grime and buildup out. Also, the Dawn Power Wash, if you haven't used it, it's a life changer. I also sprayed the Dawn Power Wash on this little rack for inside the sink. I absolutely despise this thing, but my husband swears by it. So I realized with marriage, sometimes you gotta pick your battles and it's just a pain in the neck to clean. So I use the Dawn Power Wash and then use that same brush and scrub both sides of it to get all the buildup out. There is something so satisfying about a clean sink. When deep cleaning the kitchen, I like to remove everything off the countertops just because crumbs tend to build up behind objects. So I like to get everything out of the way, including this bread box. I honestly hadn't taken everything out of it in a while and there was like some sugar that spilled over. And then also to wipe down my countertops, I found the perfect combination for granite that doesn't produce buildup and leaves you with the perfect shine, gets all the grime out. So I basically take like these big spray bottles and I put a little bit of Dawn dish soap and fill the rest up with warm water. Spray my countertops down, wipe it off, and then I'll spray them again with a separate bottle filled with a little bit of rubbing alcohol, and then I'll dilute it with warm water. This combination will leave your countertops so shiny. There's no buildup. It disinfects them, cleans them. I've tried other granite countertop cleaners and nothing leaves the same finish that this combo gives. I'm telling you, try it if you have granite. You'll love it. Another thing I like to do while cleaning is throw on a good podcast, kind of get lost in the zone. One thing that makes cleaning so enjoyable for me is to have a grateful mindset when doing it. This sounds so cliche, but I read this in the book Atomic Habits of when you have a task to do, instead of saying, I have to do this task, switch your mindset to being, I get to do this task. I get to have a home that God blessed me with. I get to steward this home. There's so many people on the streets with no place to live, or, they could dream of being in your predicament. So when you shift to that mindset, it just truly makes the experience so much more enjoyable. And I used to be one of those people that could not stand cleaning. Like, I would just get irritated with it. I love a clean home, but like it just wasn't enjoyable for me because I used to always just want to rush through every task. But ever since switching into this mindset, and then also like by relaxing and putting a good podcast on while I'm cleaning so that I just get lost in the zone, I no longer feel rushed while cleaning. I kind of like to extend and prolong the process because I'm just enjoying it as I'm doing it. So try it. It worked for me. I think it'll work for you. And then I decided to move on to the living room. So I decided to put everything away first. Then I started wiping down all the windows, mirrors, pictures. I try to wipe everything down top to bottom. It's crazy how when you wipe down every surface in your living room, how light and airy it feels afterward. Even products that you don't even think will accumulate dust do. Down the shutters, the windows, and to do the shutters and like around the windows, I like to use the Method multi-purpose cleaning. I like to use this for so many surfaces. I find that it works well. It's not like too strong, so it won't create buildup or mess up the material. And I use a microfiber cloth. My favorite microfiber cloths are from Amazon. They come in a pack of 15. They're nice and big. Mainly use these for dusting, so I was wiping down the shutters, around the windows, pictures, around the mirrors. Any surfaces, I would spray with the Method spray. Use this to wipe it down, and it just helps everything feel fresh, clean, dust-free. It smells amazing after you do this. Just wipe down every single surface in a space, and it's just gonna feel so light and airy. Then it was time to really freshen up the space. I started to clear off the couch so that we could do the part that really just makes your room feel clean, vacuuming the upholstery. The amount of buildup, crumbs, hairs, things that get stuck in the fiber. When you do this, it just feels so fresh. The weight of the room is just lifted right off. So I used this little brush head attachment for my Shark vacuum. It didn't come with the vacuum, so it was kind of annoying because it doesn't fit perfectly. So it kind of twists as I'm trying to use it. So if you see me fidgeting with it, that's why. But I love this little brush head. I got it from Amazon, and it just picks up the hair, any buildup, crumbs, anything. And I vacuum the entire sofa, front and back of the cushions, lift up the cushions, in between the cushions, the side of the couch. It's so satisfying, and it makes your house and like the upholstery just feel so fluffy and fresh. I had washed the textiles and throw blankets the day before, so that's why I'm not washing them in this video. But just know that they were fresh, clean. They smelled like fresh laundry. It was amazing. If you really want to make your home feel fresh and smell amazing, pour the little Arm & Hammer carpet powder. I love the lavender scented one, and I'll pour that on the carpet maybe 5 to 10 minutes before vacuuming. It will make your whole house smell amazing. It's also great if you have pets. I use this when I had my little choka running around in the house, and it just helped my house not have that like pet smell. But then I kept using it even after choka because I love the way it just made the whole room smell. I didn't have it here, so that's why I didn't use it, but I 10 out of 10 recommend that product. I like to vacuum the hardwood floors before sweeping just to get that initial layer of dust, because dust accumulates on hardwood floors so easily and it's so hard to get it all off with either just vacuuming or just sweeping. So I like to do both. That's what I'm doing here. This vacuum isn't the most aesthetic cordless Dyson vacuum. It still gets the job done. I love the Shark vacuum, and it has two settings. So it has a setting for carpet and for hardwoods, and a setting for hardwood floors. So that's what I love using this for. Then I take everything off the hardwood, put it back in its spot so that I can then go in with the broom and sweep all the areas with the hardwood floor before mopping them later. Let the water run, get super hot, and then I fill up my O-Cedar mop bucket with mostly water, and then I'll add a little bit of antibacterial Dawn dish soap. I like using this because it keeps my floors super clean, shiny, and then it doesn't create buildup. I hate buildup on tiles. I'm also able to use this on my wood floors with no issues. But you guys, the star of the show here is this O-Cedar mop. If you don't have this, I'm just telling you right now, you absolutely 1,000 out of 10 need it. It's so good. For one, you have that little stepper stool that wrings out your mop perfectly every single time. Secondly, it releases clean water into the part that you dip your mop into. So you have clean water every single time. You're not cleaning your kitchen with the same mop water that you're cleaning your bathroom with. It releases fresh water every single time and then drains it underneath of it. It's very hard to explain, but I'm telling you, once you get the mop, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's an absolute life changer. The size of the mop head, the way it swivels, the way it gets in every corner is just also life changing. This was like the best $50 I ever spent in my entire life. Now I'm just mopping the areas where the hardwood is showing. Sometimes I will follow up with like the Murphy's wood finisher and dilute that with some water and go in with a microfiber mop to make the floors extra shiny and smelling amazing. But this time I didn't do that. Bathroom time. I don't know what that was, but basically what I'm doing now is taking everything out of the bathroom so that we have a fresh, clean slate to clean everything up with. I'll empty everything out of the shower so we can spray everything down and get everything looking extra good. Do any of you guys get buildup on like the little charging stations for your toothbrushes? Because I do, and so I make sure to wipe that down and disinfect it with some Lysol wipes, because that's nasty. Everything's cleared out, that's when I spray everything down with Dawn Power Wash and Ajax. I love this combination. Also, I swear by that Dawn Power Wash for so much. It cleans everything, gets out the grime, leaves everything super shiny. I was using Scrubbing Bubbles and the OxiClean bathtub cleaner for the longest, but I noticed that they were clogging my drains and I wouldn't even get like a super spotless finish. It would leave like leftover residue. So I've been loving this combination. Then I go in with the toilet bowl cleaner and let that kind of marinate. Then I always start by cleaning the sink first. Scrub that down, give it a good wipe down. Once I finish cleaning the sink, you'll see me move on to the bathtub. I'll scrub down the tiles, scrub down the tub, and then lastly, I'll move on to the toilet. And I wipe down the toilet with Lysol disinfectant wipes, and I'll go through a couple wipes to clean that off. But yeah, always got to start off with the sink first. Let me know what your bathroom cleaning order is. I feel like that's like the go-to. I feel like that's the right answer. but I could be wrong. So let me know what you do. I left this clip in because I do wash my hand in between scrubbing down the toilets. So I'm not just like moving on, cleaning other things, touching other surfaces after being all up in this toilet's grill. So I use the Method multi-purpose cleaner to wipe down the cabinets. And then I also use that to kind of wipe down the pictures. And then what really will keep your toilet bowl super shiny, using this multi-purpose cleaner or Windex as like a last wipe down, it will leave your toilet so spotless and shiny. You gotta try it out. I use that same multi-purpose cleaner to wipe down anything else that's gonna go back into the bathroom. Into my bedroom, I started off by just putting everything back in its spot. So I have this tray of jewelry that sits on my dresser. I was putting it back in my jewelry organizer because it just kind of piles up there throughout the week. I then moved on to my husband's little tray where he keeps like birthday cards, knickknacks. He put so much on there, so I went ahead and kind of organized that for him. Took stuff out that had a separate home in the house and put that back where it needed to go. I love doing this before tackling a room, like just putting everything in its spot and then doing the big wipe down. Because if not, you're just left with a huge mess of stuff everywhere and it can just become overwhelming. Once I did that, I again used my Method multi-purpose cleaner to wipe down my dresser. Did the same thing with my nightstand and my bed, just putting clothes back where it needs to go. I had already washed my sheets. That's why I'm not doing that in this video as well. But I'm also wiping down all the windows, around the windows with the multi-purpose cleaner and our little coffee bar area. Wipe down those little knickknacks that sit on shelves forever. I'm telling you, it makes a difference. It's crazy how much dust is collected. Like I can really see my ADHD watching this video back. because I'll start a task and then be like, oh wait, this needs to get done. So here I am just wiping down the blinds, front and back of them. These accumulate so much dust as well. My way around the rest of the upstairs, cleaning my beauty room, sweeping that, and then lastly I moved on to sweeping the bathroom. I normally like to sweep before spraying everything down, but I forgot to do that, so that's why I'm sweeping it last. That way the floor can dry up, because there's nothing more irritating, and then you have like hair sticking to the floor, sticking to the broom. So by waiting a little bit, it dried up. I was able to really easily get all that dirt off the ground. And of course, once everything was swept up, went ahead and mopped everything, starting with the bathroom, and made my way around the entire upstairs. First, gotta put everything back in its place. And alas, the bathroom was done. Nothing better than a spotless sink, spotless toilet, and bathtub. My way back down, sweeping and mopping the stairs. I didn't record the clip of me mopping the stairs, but that was done. The amount of dust that accumulates on these stairs, this has to be done like every week, if not twice a week. Finally, the kitchen floors were dry, so I was able to put everything back in its spot. So satisfying. The best part about any cleaning day is lighting those candles once you are complete. Alright, you guys, I'm gonna end my cleaning vlog here. Thank you so much for keeping me motivated and productive and on task. I hope this inspired you to pick a room, to clean, tidy up. I love you guys. Consider subscribing for more content. See you next time. Bye.